What is up, you guys? Op892 here, and today I'm gonna be doing the classic haircut, the bald fade. And I'm gonna do it a little different this time because this time I'm gonna zoom in and I'm gonna let you guys see exactly what I'm doing right on the parietal ridge, right where it bends, right where it fades in. I'm gonna zoom the camera and I'm gonna put it right there and I'm gonna talk you guys through it. For anybody that's still having problems on fading and blending in and taking their line out, this is the video for you. Today we're gonna figure out how I do it, and I'm gonna guide you guys step by step through it. Alright, you guys, so the first thing I'm gonna do right here is he was getting a number 4 on top. And I know that's usually a high number for a ball fade, but the technique is still the same. It's just a higher number on top. But yeah, he had been letting it grow for a while, and somebody put a part in there. I didn't do it, but so the first thing I do is knock out the top with the 4, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but I left a little bit extra hair right there in the front. I'm gonna get that at the end before it gets out of my chair. But anyways, the first thing I'm gonna do is after I put that whatever they want on top, which is in his case was a 4, is I'm gonna go ahead and put that baseline in there. And notice how it starts off kind of low in the front, and then it goes a little higher in the back, like a little towards the top. It's not all the way on the crown, but it goes up a little bit, and that's what makes the difference between a bald fade and a medium bald fade, or a mid fade, or however you guys want to call it. Then I'm gonna go through with the Oster Octanes. I got I want to say the 6 out on there, 5 out or 6 out on there. Just balled it all out, and I like those, man, because they don't snag at all and they're quicker. I used to have the style liners, the M3s. Those were my balled out edgers, and that's all I would use them for, just to bald out, and then go back through it with the wall, the 5-star. But man, those Osters, it might be kind of dumb that it's $300 and that's pretty much what I use them for, just balders. But I want to eventually, I'm trying to learn how to fade with nothing but detachable blades, kind of like how the old schools used to do it. But anyways, yeah, I go through it with the 5-star shaver, and he was getting his sideburns and everything cut off, but you guys will see it later on in the video. He ends up getting all that cut off, and I end up icing him up with a little Beam Team enhancement. But anyways, yeah, this is once I get that baseline, I go in there with the, I want to say this is the 1. I put a 1 guard on there. I really should have talked, you know, through the video and told myself what guard I'm using, because these purple guards, man, I can't tell. With the walls, I could just look at the color and tell you. But anyways, yeah, I put that, and then I start off with the 1 guard, and this is the number 2 guard, and I'm pretty much just softening it out. If you were to get a number 2 on top, this would have already been fading in, and you would have been halfway done with the haircut as far as fading goes. But yeah, you get that number 2, and I went back with the number 1 and used the corners a little bit to work it. And it's a little dark towards the front, and that's because I don't know if you guys can see how I'm holding the clippers. The camera was right next to him, and I was trying to fade the side, but I was standing behind him, if that makes sense. This is the 116 guard, and you know, open it up, soften it out. I don't know if you guys noticed, but all my haircut videos, I always, when I put a line in there, I always soften it out first and then go back and fade it in. It's just something that makes it easy. And I go back with the open blade and start hitting the corners on it, and start taking all the all the details out, brush it off. And like I said, it's a little darker right there in the front. Once I moved the camera and I faded it in, looking straight at it, I noticed that, and I softened that out. But yeah, this is open blade right here, and then I go back with what's number 1. I guess I spotted it right there. I was trying to smooth it out and lighten it up a little bit. It was too dark. But I'm gonna have to get the edgers, and I'm gonna go right down at the bottom at the baseline, and you can see I missed a couple spots right there, and there goes the edges that are smoothing all that out, you know, and give me a nice smooth even fade. And I did it all the way around, so that little lump on the back of his head, it kind of looks like it. That's hair. I went back and I smoothed it out, his profile, I guess you can say. And then don't worry if it doesn't look all that good. Once you put that edge up on it, it'll just set it off. And like I said, he had extra hair right there in the front. I ended up cutting it towards the end of the video or the end of the haircut, because I noticed it. I was like, man, I didn't realize it was that long in the front. But yeah, that's how I do the fade right there, just step by step. If you guys want to see up close I know all the videos are usually zoomed out, but that's how it goes down when you do it up close. And then the razor work, of course I did both sides, but I'm just showing you guys one side just to make the video shorter. And then I'm gonna go through with the Beam Team, the cordless compressor. And I'm playing this in real time just so you guys can see. It took me a while to realize how to use this real good. And apparently I was holding it too far back. I was scared, I guess. But hold it close, don't be scared. Especially if you got the 245, the actual color that they make. Man, that stuff comes out with alcohol, so you're good if you mess up. You know, it's waterproof and everything. But anyways, yeah, this is the ball fade right here. Final product. Appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe.
Man, he said, hold on these legs. Go fix it. That nigga, hey, they jump on his back and everything.